Now once again, we have this subgraph T prime, which is obtained by taking the tree T, adding in this edge E star, and taking out the edge E prime. We just shown that T prime is a tree, and once again, notice that we could have removed any edge of this cycle, and we would have attained a tree. But now we want to show that it's a minimum spanning tree. How do we show it's of minimum weight? Well, we know that T is an MST, so we know that the weight of T is minimum over all trees. So, to show that T prime is a minimum spanning tree, we have to show that the weight of T prime equals the weight of T. What do we know about the weight of E star compared to that of E prime? Well, we know that the weight of E star is minimum over all edges across the cut. E prime also crosses the cut S to S bar. Therefore, the weight of E star is at most that of the weight of E prime. Now, what is the weight of T prime? It's the weight of T plus the weight of E star, and then finally minus the weight of E prime. The weight of E star is at most the weight of E prime. So this part is at most 0. So this whole thing is at most the weight of T. So we've shown that the weight of T prime is at most the weight of T. T is minimum weight, therefore T prime is also minimum weight. And in fact, the weight of T prime must equal the weight of T. So the weight of E star must equal the weight of E prime. Otherwise, we've attained a new tree, T prime, which is strictly smaller weight than T, which would contradict the fact that T is an MST. So all these edges of T which cross this cut must be of exactly the same weight as E star. Otherwise, we can obtain a new tree, which is of smaller weight. That completes the proof of the cut property. Now, the key idea that I want to stress is that I can take a tree T, and I add an edge into that tree. So I take T union E star. That creates a cycle. Now I can remove any edge of that cycle, and I get a new tree, T prime. Now that's the idea that I want you to get from the proof of the cut property. The other idea I want you to get is the idea from the statement of the cut property. From the statement of the cut property, I want you to get the idea that a minimum weight edge across a cut is part of a MST. Those are the two key ideas I want you to get from the statement of the cut property and the proof idea of the cut property.